From where you're sitting, can you see Chris's thighs? Because from where I'm sitting, they are massive. Seriously, have you ever been able to put your legs together?
I don't want to insult your legs, per se, Danny.
Yes.
It's just that if you are an Olympic champion cycling, then that is going to have some notable effect on your physique.
Let's not forget, I'm not actually on the Olympic cycling team. So you can't go, well, your legs aren't big enough for a start, and also you don't shave them.
That's all right.
I think it's a lie, because I think
it's a lie.
Yes.
I mean,
why not just say who you are?
It just comes down to Danny's impish sense of fun.
I think we all think it's a lie.
You all think it's a lie. OK, so, Danny Wallace, truth or lie?
It's a lie.
Yes. As we suspected, it's a lie. I could have been part of the Olympic cycling team if it hadn't been for my lack of training, determination, fitness, and bike. Our next round is called The Ring of Truth, in which I read out some amazing celebrity facts, and all our teams have to do is decide whether they're true or not. So, David's team, take a look at this.
Two people from the audience, please. Going to form a world greatest escape. Please check the bag. Check the bag if you see any trapdoors.
I have to say, if British police want to crack down on knife crime, I think the first person they should search is Keith Chegwin.
That's a good point, because that doesn't look like a very dangerous trick, but that will have been during Keith's drinking phase. So, put out with a pair of scissors.
Yeah, I think if anyone that drunk comes that close to me with a knife, I'd be glad to be in a bag.
Here's the related fact, then, for David's team. Prince Charles became a member of the Magic Circle when he auditioned using his cup and balls trick.
I think we all know that it's got absolutely nothing to do with testicles or anything. And so there's really no need for people to be tittering away about that sort of thing.
I think this is true.
He wouldn't have the time on his hands to practice magic. He's got such an important job.
This was in 1975,
all
David.
the things he's got to do in his day. He's got to talk about the buildings and make all the biscuits. And then I suppose he'd probably find a bit of time, actually.
He said, I met him twice, and he said the same thing to me twice.
Did he juggle
2
his
years
balls
apart.
with you?
What did he say?
He spent ages talking to somebody. It was a line-up thing, and he was talking to the person next to me for about 20 minutes, and he got to me, and he went, do you know him?
It's eminently possible. You know, he's got a
feel
lot
that?
of time to piss away. So, I mean, look at him. At least it keeps him off the sauce. You know?
You're saying it's true? Well, let me surprise you by telling you that it is true. Prince Charles did become a member of the Magic Circle after auditioning with his cup and balls trick. In fact, Charles still practices magic and regularly makes his crown jewels disappear inside a horse box. I'm doing it with charm and a cheeky grin. Now, Lee's team, take a look at this.
The automatic public convenience, commonly known as a superloo, plays music, is centrally heated and washes itself out after it's been used.
Tramps try to use them for a night's sleep. Prostitutes use them for their business. They're in there for 15 minutes and then it's all over. The door opens automatically after 15 minutes. Homosexuals use them. People leave shopping bags in there, wallets, their briefcase, anything at all. Anything you think of carrying with you in the day, you'll usually find in the lavatory sooner or later.
I know the Bee Gees haven't done much recently, but why is Robin Gibb a toilet attendant?
Here is the related fact, then, for Lee's team. Gary Barlow has a microphone installed in his downstairs bathroom to record new song ideas, as it's where he feels the most creative. And it isn't just a loo, it is a proper downstairs bathroom. There is a bath in there as well.
Well, Gary Barlow strikes me as no-nonsense, salt of the earth, you know, common sense. I trust him. I trust Gary Barlow. And he seems to be, in his pursuit for excellence with the Noble Ballad, putting lots of electrical equipment in a bathroom so that his loved ones risk their lives for his art.
Yeah.
I don't think Gary Barlow would do that.
Yeah, it's just a bit like having a toaster in the bathroom because it's where you get peckish.
Yeah, yeah.
Now that I would believe about Gary Barlow. Has anyone met Gary Barlow?
I have.
What did he say?
Met him when I did Top of the Pops. He was very, very calm. He talks like Ringo Starr now. Hello, I'm Gary Barlow. What do you reckon?
Yeah,
is it true?
What is your gut saying?
It said no.
It's a
It's
no.
a lie. It said it's a lie.
I'll go with that.
Your tummy tells you it's...
Yeah, lie.
Well, then I'll go with my team and say it's a lie.
You're saying it's a lie?
I am.
It's actually a lie. Gary's biggest number one was Back for Good. His biggest number two was backstage at the Sheffield Arena after a prawn madras. Which means, at the end of that round, it's Lee's team in the lead by 4 points to 2. Our next round is called This Is Mine, where we bring on a mystery guest who has a close connection to one of our panellists. Now, this week, each of David's team will claim it's them that has the genuine connection to the guest, and it's up to Lee's team to spot who's telling the truth. So, please welcome this week's special guest, Sylvan. So, Ronnie Ancona, what is Sylvan to you?
This is Sylvan, and he designed a household robot that speaks with my voice.
All right. Chris.
This is Sylvan, and he's my master, and he was also the guitarist in Simply Red.
Right. All right. And finally, David.
This is Sylvan, and he's my next-door neighbour, and I promised I'd get him on TV after he complained about an all-night party in my flat.
So there we have it. Lee, where would you like to start?
Well, I sort of remember a bit about Simply Red.
Uh-huh.
Do you remember him in Simply Red?
He was a lot more ginger.
Was he the guitar player, did you say?
The guitarist, yeah.
Lead guitar or bass guitar?
I wasn't a big fan of Simply Red at the time. No offence to Sylvan.
I'm just curious, though, how you go from being a really good guitarist to, I'm sure, a really good masseuse.
It is a good point, Gabby. You don't spend 10 years of your life, you know. And it's high up, because that's how they did it in Simply Red. Doing all that, right?
No,
Maybe he did that, playing the bass.
He does still play.
He got his fingers against his muscles, and he thought, I'm quite good at this. Anyone seen any cyclists? I've got an idea.
David, on average, how often would you say you, David Mitchell, throw all-night parties?
Once every...
It's like a ballpark figure.
14.7 years.
So talk us through what happened. There's a knock on the door, I'm assuming.
Knock on the door, and I answered the door, and Sylvan said, you know, can you please make a bit less noise? I'm trying to sleep. She says, and at which point I felt very guilty. I said, yes, we made a bit less noise.
What were you celebrating? Your highest score at Scrabble? What was it all about?
It was after an awards due.
And you just went, everyone back to mine.
Not every... It was about sort of 8 people.
So... 8? OK.
How about Ronnie?
What do these robots look like, and what will they do when eventually they are developed?
To be honest, I actually haven't seen one. I was employed sort of as a voiceover artist.
Do it.
Do the voice.
Do the voice of the robot, yeah.
I recorded a whole lot of stock phrases.
Give us some stock phrases now.
OK. My task is complete.
OK.
What do you want me to do now?